A Grammy-nominated singer and actor, that's Demi Lovato, has gained new confidence in an unexpected place. It's the kitchen. You heard me right, the kitchen. And now she's out. She's got a cookbook. It's called One Plate at a Time. She writes about the love and the joy she found in cooking after her recovery from anorexia and bulimia. We're going to make it very easy for you to buy this book. Scan the QR code on your screen. You can get it right now. So we spoke with her yesterday about her food journey and why she says she has found freedom. Congratulations, author.
Thank you so much.
I have to say, Demi, I've never read a book like that. Number one, there are a couple of times I wanted to lick the page. You'll be glad to know I did not do that.
Okay.
But I was so struck by this because it's so much more than a cookbook. It's part cookbook, it's part memoir. You're very honest and candid. You said, listen, many times I've shared my struggles, and now you want to share your healing journey.
Yes.
And this is a line that got me. When cooking for yourself, you said you found peace and happiness instead of shame and anxiety.
Yes.
Talk to me about that.
I have found so much joy from being in the kitchen and cooking, and that wasn't always the case, you know, having struggled from an eating disorder in my past.
Yeah.
And food used to be really intimidating for me. It used to bring me a lot of discomfort and fear. Since being in the kitchen, since starting my culinary journey,
I like that.
It's helped me.
How does that sound to you, culinary journey?
It feels fancy, but but you know, since then I have learned to connect with the food that I'm making and find freedom with food, and I wanted to bring that same joy and freedom to my readers who are also in recovery, looking to take the next steps in their journey of healing, and also for people who might just be intimidated by cooking and want to start somewhere.
I am intimidated by cooking. I'm not intimidated by eating, but I'm very intimidated by cooking. I just don't think that I can do it. Did you ever think that you could go in the kitchen, and the recipes are beautifully done, they seem simple enough that people can do, but did you ever think that you could actually go in the kitchen yourself and cook for yourself and cook for others?
No, I definitely never envisioned that for myself. It was something that my treatment team back in the day always, you know, encouraged me to do, because it really does build that connection with food. And I just was so intimidated by it that I never saw myself really taking this step in my journey. I was so fearful of it for such a long time.
Why did it scare you so much?
I think...
Talk a little bit about your history. Why did it scare you so much?
Food was always a control issue for me. And so I felt like there could be the potential for lack of control, or, you know, with my bulimia, it was binge eating and purging, and it just was overstimulating for me at a lot of different times in my life.
My heart went out to the girl that you write about in this book. I mean, just think about your life in terms of, at 12, you write, you were bullied in middle school. God, kids are so mean. You were anorexic. You were bulimic at 15, and 18, you knew you needed professional help.
Yes.
How did you know that? What was going on in your life where you said, I need to get, and it was more than the food. Then it became addiction issues and other things that were going on in your life. How did you know you needed help at that time?
I think I knew I needed help at that time. I had a breakdown, flat out. Like, I was on tour, and I had a breakdown, and it was my team and my parents and I all just looked at each other and was like, it's time to get help. And so I went into treatment for the very first time. I was also dealing with self-harm and other emotional issues. And I just knew it was time. I knew something had to change. And the first time I went into treatment, there was like a relief. There was like, okay, I can start to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You know, I've definitely struggled since then. It wasn't like I'm a car that goes into a body shop and gets fixed and I never have to do the work again.
Yeah. I also like that you said, you know, there are still times that I'm still wobbly. I like that word, wobbly. Yeah. But do you feel that even though when you get wobbly, do you feel, I now know how to handle it?
Yeah.
Do you feel that?
Yes, and like I said, I also have incredible support around me, not only just from my treatment team, but from my friends, my husband, my family. And I know I can rely on the people around me to help lift me back up when I am struggling a little bit.
Let's talk about your husband.
Yes.
How does it feel to say husband? Because you're still a newlywed, Demi Lovato.
Yes, I am still a newlywed. We got married last May, and it just feels right to call him my husband.
How did you know he was your
person?
Yes. How did you know?
The way that he understands me and the way that we love each other, the way that he makes me laugh.
And have you cooked for Jordan? His name is
Yes.
Jordan. Have you cooked for him?
Yes, he was a big part of this journey for me. You know, originally the first time that I stepped into the kitchen when something kind of clicked for me was with friends. But since then, we started cooking breakfast together. Breakfast sandwiches actually were one of the things that we started cooking together.
No, the breakfast sandwich, it's on page 51. It actually stopped me cold. And I thought, God, I hope she brings a breakfast sandwich. And guess what? You brought the breakfast sandwich.
I brought the breakfast sandwiches.
Breakfast is one of your favorite meals, you point out.
Yeah.
You know, you also talk in the book about body positivity. I'm curious about your feelings about that, because we live in an age where so many people say body positivity, yay, yay, yay.
Yeah. I think body positivity, if it works for you, great. Continue that. But I think it's not always realistic for everyone. You know, some days I wake up and I don't like the body that I'm in, let alone love it. And when you're told that you have to love your body, sometimes it puts too high of an expectation on yourself, and then you beat yourself up when you don't feel that.
Then you feel you failed.
Yeah, and it's not always attainable or realistic. And so what I love is body acceptance. You know, I accept the body that I'm in, and on days when I'm struggling, I can still be grateful for what my body does for me.
Yes.
But I'm not putting pressure on myself to absolutely love the skin that I'm in.
I understand that. And can I just talk about you're going on tour?
Yes.
How are you feeling about that?
I'm feeling so excited to go back on tour. It's Not That Deep tour, which was named after my last album, It's Not That Deep.
Yep.
And I'm so excited to play new music for them. It's going to be really, really fun. I'm also going to play songs that, you know, people are already familiar with from past albums. And you never know when there might be even newer music to play.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a tease.
Yeah.
Wishing you nothing but soaring book sales.
Thank you so
much. And a
much.
successful tour and a very successful marriage, but you got that part down.
Thank you.
I'm so happy for her because, you know, she's been through it, Demi Lovato.
Yes, sounds it.
She's been very candid about the struggles that she had. But, I mean, she's got a new book. I know that's going to do well. Her marriage, she's very much in love and going on tour, so she's got a lot happening. Yeah. But she feels she can handle whatever it is. I like her saying, you know, I still feel wobbly. I'm still a work in progress. But at least I know what to do. And I think that's a big deal.
This was very eye-opening for me. You know, I'm ashamed to admit that when I think about people who struggle with eating disorders, it's very surface level.
Yeah,
it's just about the disorder. But her saying, at the sight of food, I get intimidated.
Yes.
I never thought about that. Like what a person thinks when they walk into their own kitchen or they walk into a restaurant with somebody, because I'm constantly thinking about how I see food.
She didn't even want to go into the kitchen.
That's what I'm saying. I learned a lot with that.
I think it's inspirational, too, that she says that she's not like a car that goes into a body shop and comes out and never has to go back, that she's constantly doing the work every single day. And for that, I think it's really cool.
Pulling for you, Demi Lovato.
That's right. That's right.
One plate at a time. It's on sale now. You can scan the QR code, as we said, on the screen to buy it and discover delicious recipes like honey glazed lemon pepper wings and bow ties with spinach pesto. And may I say, that breakfast sandwich was good. G-O-O-D-T. Good.
Real good.